Go ahead. You want to know? Yeah, I'll let you. You want to? Okay.
You're better at this
All right. Hey people, what's going on? Welcome to DC Watchtower here on that hashtag show. This is where we pretty much cover everything DC.
Yeah, right? You, me, and
you and me.
You and me.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, it's gonna be boys' night tonight.
Boys' night.
Boys' night. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. I dig it.
Yes.
Let's look at bat.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Look at bat. Yes, and Sarah missed out. Ooh, this is like one of the best weeks we had.
Oh yeah,
when it comes to Supergirl and Flash.
Actually, yeah, Supergirl was actually.
The other shows just.
Whoa, no. Okay, see,
I saw Legends of Tomorrow, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
All right,
but first, let's say hi to everybody in the chat.
Yes.
Who do we got in the chat? I don't. God damn, man, you're supposed to be on top of this.
I thought you had it up. I was like, no, I was thinking about having a chat, and then I said maybe not.
I only got video games put on my phones. It's like, God, you see me here running the stream, and you can't put it up.
I thought maybe,
give me a second. I'll say hi to you guys in a bit.
I had news stories. I was.
News stories.
Maybe okay, fine.
You see, we're a mess without Sarah. We need Sarah. Oh God, you cannot admit that to her.
Okay, we can't.
She's not in the chat.
No,
she's in the chat.
She'll never hear. She'll never know about this.
She's not in the
chat.
Okay. Right,
well, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. We got Carlos. We got Tony Robinson. I love every time I say it, like Tony Robinson.
Tony Robinson. Why?
Tony Robinson. I just feel like that tall dude with the big teeth, right?
I hear Robinson. I think about his family Robinson.
No, I think about the motivational.
Meet the Robinsons.
Tony Robinson.
Meet the Robinsons. It's the future.
Tony Robbins.
It's the future.
Whatever. All right. Anna Miles. Carlos, once again, I already said that. Yeah. I think other people in here.
We'll get more people in the chat. Yeah. So make sure you guys hit that like button. So we get more people viewing.
Well, make sure you hit the like, share it, tell your friends about it, spread the word. The more you spread the word, the more people watch, and the more we get to stay.
Are you hitting the like button too? Do you hit it?
You're hitting the like button.
All right, just making sure everybody's hitting that like button. Gotta make sure it's just called maintenance.
Let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Let people know exactly what's going on here. Well, we are that hashtag show, and we are, of course, the DC Watchtower. Like I said, we talk about DC shows. We talk about DC in general.
Yeah.
Do you know what DC stands for?
DC.
So many people don't know, and that's interesting.
Democracy of Colombia?
As far as the company, for what is DC?
Digital Comics.
No, Detective Comics. And that's the funny thing about it. A lot of people.
Batman.
What drives me insane is when people always say like, oh, DC Comics. I'm like, you can't say DC Comics. You're like Detective Comics. Why? Don't do it. I hate
Detective Comics, even though most of them are detectives.
Yeah. So now from now on, you have to say DC, and that's how it works. What is Pop Culture Renegade saying to us?
Oh, why don't we have a puppet like Stein's puppet for Sarah? Oh my God! How do I want to know? Wait! They're in a spaceship that can make anything.
Yeah, that's right.
If you were in a spaceship that can make anything, what would you ask it to make?
Here it comes.
Wait, come on. Be honest. Be honest. What would you ask a machine that can make anything exactly how it is, tastes, smells, touches? What would you ask for?
I can't say it like that.
What would you ask for? Because I know the answer. I want to hear.
No.
What would you ask for? What would you ask? What would you ask Santa Gideon for Christmas?
Gideon can't
anything.
It can't make anything that's alive.
Said that. Doesn't have to be alive.
Can't. Well, what? Yeah, it does. Oh God.
What would you ask for Santa Gideon? What would you guys ask for Santa Gideon?
Okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna answer though?
You say Santa Gideon?
Santa Gideon. Because we're in December.
Santa Gideon. You're gonna call it okay.
Because it's Santa Claus, Santa Gideon.
Yeah, I get it.
How do you not get that?
Okay, no, I get it. What would you ask Santa Gideon? I don't know. I don't know. I just bought my PS4, so I don't know. Yeah, I would have been like a PS4. I would have said that. No.
You already have a PS4, so
yeah,
come on, you need a better answer. Really? You would ask a machine that can make anything in the whole entire world. You would ask for a PS4. Are you serious?
I wouldn't want money because I'm a time traveler and I can go anywhere and do anything. I can just steal money anytime I want.
What about a VR set? I don't know, like a car piece by piece that you can put together.
I'm not putting the car together. Have you seen me? I don't put any. No.
A hoverboard from Back to the Future.
Okay, I can go for that. I can go for that.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Huh? Yeah, I would. Like, let me have this kind of gun, or let me do this, or let me do that. Okay. Yeah. I would just end up turning into a thief. That would be my problem, though. Think about it.
Yeah.
I would ultimately just let me make bad stuff and then do bad stuff.
Okay.
That'd be it.
Yeah.
I'm time traveler anyway. What does it matter? Nobody cares. Nobody matters.
Well, yeah. We want to know, what would you ask Santa Gideon for?
Wait, what? what is Pop Culture Renegade saying? I'm sorry.
I don't know. While I was in the car, I heard a commercial for Del Taco. Asking if you would rather have a spaceship or a time machine. Why do you need to choose? Wave Rider is both.
The Wave Rider is both.
Yeah.
That actually is correct. I agree with you. Wave Rider is both, and I love it.
You would assume that just by the fact of having a spaceship, you can travel in time if you just go through a black hole. But then again, you might get ripped apart.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay,
come on.
Make a point.
Have you seen Interstellar?
Oh,
duh.
True. That's true.
And that was a shitty spaceship, and he still traveled through time.
Yeah, well, true.
Oh,
but it's Matthew McConaughey. I mean, I don't.
You know what I would ask for?
What?
I would ask for an android girlfriend. And
don't they already make?
And the AI that is in there is Gideon.
Don't they make like the waifu things or whatever?
Yeah, but this one's gonna be hot, and it's gonna be Gideon.
I'm gonna pass.
A robot girlfriend who's Gideon. Come on, Gideon is awesome. Did you remember the episode where she actually had a body and she was inside like Rip's mind? She was hot.
Oh,
that was hot. That's actually the real voice actor. They got a hot voice actor for Gideon. Like, dude, they did it.
So you go for it. You automatically sign up for it and say, yeah.
It's the accent. It's the accent that gets me every single time.
Okay, you know what I have?
I'm a sucker for accents.
I'd have Gideon make me possibly a dope T-shirt. That's what I'd have her do. So anyway, going into it, I love doing this. I love doing this to you. I love it.
Just go home.
Just go home.
Just go home. Larry Newbell in the house. That's my boy Larry right there.
Shout out to Larry. What's up? After 2018, trust me, so are we. LA burning, man. We're freaked out. So I'm saying, no, it's true. It's happening right now. So we're worried about LA as it is. So yeah, 2018. Hopefully, it's going to be a whole lot better.
LA is burning. Wait, isn't there a song from like Bad Religion, something about burning? LA is burning, or something like that?
Something like that.
Los Angeles is burning. I think that's an actual.
Oh my God,
that's an actual Bad Religion song.
Oh jeez. Well, they predicted it way before anybody else. Get a Wave Rider, fix it.
Get a Wave Rider, fix it.
Right? No, but once again, tpublic.com/that #show. You can go there. I believe it's in the description. You'll be able to purchase T-shirts. We always have great deals, great sales. So check it out. Also, you keep the conversation going by going to THS hashtaggers. Right? Is that it?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
THS hashtaggers.
Yes, we post a lot of cool stuff there.
Exactly.
A lot of great stuff. We have great members there that are constantly pulling cool stuff, articles, videos, my man Larry. And also we got like cool little fan art and stuff that we got today posted on there by Ryan, who's in the group chat. What's up, Ryan?
Nice. What's up, Ryan?
Let me put this up right now. That's I did not crop this. I should have cropped this.
Yeah,
all right, but yes, he posted this in the group chat today. So, yeah, right there. Thanks, bro. Man, that's dope.
Dopeness. I'll go for it.
Dopeness. Yeah, as soon as I start doing my creative streams, I'm gonna make some for him, for all our fans. Yeah, I'll do. I'll do some graffiti too, just like Ryan.
Well, so let's get into a little bit of DC news.
We're getting into DC news. So, what do you have for us today, Daniel?
First story, if you guys haven't caught up on it, Ben Affleck will be reprising his role as Batman once again, but it's going to be for the Flashpoint film. So we will see them actually team up, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to happen.
Is it going to be the legit Flashpoint that we know from the comics, or are we gonna have another one like Barry?
We're still not sure. They haven't
that one episode fiasco that for some reason screwed up the whole entire universe. But all we got was a sex change and like an evil Barry.
Well, it's a DCEU. So with it, we don't know how if they're gonna want to stick to it really close or if they're not. But I know that what we did get is kind of like a brief kind of breakdown from someone that's supposed to be close to the project. Okay. That said, while Ben Affleck is expected to appear as Batman in the standalone Flash movie, it is highly unlikely. He will don the cape and cowl in Matt Reeves' planned standalone Batman movie. The director is said to want to cast a role with fresh talent, according to, other sources.
Well, I mean, if it's going to be Flashpoint, they can use whoever they freaking want.
Well, I mean, he'll show up for Flashpoint, which is interesting because I thought, in the comic,
Thomas?
he's there at the end. So Bruce is there at the end.
The whole
and at the beginning
with the letter.
Yeah, with the letter and everything. Yeah, exactly. So,
I gotta admit, it was kind of heartbreaking.
The strongest thing a man can ever do is actually cry. So
yeah,
for Batman to cry, it's a big thing.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
That was an intense moment.
It was.
Yeah,
it's like I felt it. So
and I was like,
that's
dude,
the only time we'll see him.
I was like, dude, your dad's been dead for like 40 years.
How do you feel about the change up?
You know what? I would love a fresh kind of. This is Flashpoint. This is basically a complete rewrite with just one main character. So I'm already iffy about the DC Universe that is right now. Like, I mean, I love this new Ezra Miller Flash. I love Wonder Woman, but I'm not a big fan of like Superman. I'm not a big fan of him. Okay, I mean, come on, he wasn't.
But Batman, what do you feel about?
I like Ben Affleck, but you know what? I need to see a different one. I need to see a different version.
What about Jake Gyllenhaal? How they're talking about him?
They're talking about Jake Gyllenhaal. You know what? Play Thomas Wayne. I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of hinting towards actually John Hamm, which is our next story. John Hamm and the whole rumor mill that's going on with him. Per Radar Online, John Hamm is very much wants to actually be in the role of Batman. He's supposed to have actually had, closed door discussions with Matt Reeves.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I can see him.
Picture,
Yeah,
man.
he definitely looks like New 52 Batman.
Yeah,
he really looks like New 52 Bruce Wayne, kind of like a little bit older. Well, he acts older, but he still looks kind of young. Right. He looks like he looks like he has a kid.
Okay, yeah,
he looks like he has a kid. He looks like a father. Ben Affleck's just too depressing to have children, but John Hamm, he looks like a father.
Well, see, and I think that's what the Flashpoint will do. Flashpoint will do that moment where
we're gonna have a reverse Flash.
Ooh.
Come on. Who would you? Who would be?
Who would I cast?
Who would we cast reverse?
I don't know.
Come on, he's one of the bases of Flashpoint, right?
That's true.
So, who would we have as reverse Flash?
Kavanaugh, fine. Just
Kavanaugh.
He's doing great. Let's make him reverse Flash. It's fine. Reverse Flash. Boom. There you go. Congratulations. Got it done. But I'm digging the idea of John Hamm. I can see John Hamm taking the helm instead of Jake Gyllenhaal. John Hamm, yes, I'm in.
All right.
I would go much more than that.
I'm up for John Hamm.
On to other news, things that are earth-shattering is Krypton. Yeah, they actually just dropped the trailer for Krypton. It's a teaser trailer, and it's giving us a lot of what's happening. With it right now, we got an intro to let us know that they're going to kind of follow up with the whole House of L. And that is going to be pretty dope because they're going to really spotlight the city of Seg-El, which is where they live. So we're going to get a lot of detail.
So Krypton is completely a prequel, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before Kal-El, before the whole planet blows up.
Yeah.
So we're going to have politics, futuristic look of things,
pretty
technology.
Much what we got when Russell Crowe showed up as Kal-El's dad. We're going to get that, but even more.
Okay.
So a whole series of it, the whole Forbidden Love thing, which I'm down for, and I would love to see it.
Now, which universe do you think this is going to be based off?
That's the question. Yeah. Because it's on Sci-Fi, and it's not going to be connected to, like the WB.
At least, what story do you feel like it will be closer to what Supergirl established Krypton is like, or are we going to have something like Smallville's version of Krypton?
Well,
or maybe a whole entire different thing.
I'm seeing there, it looks.
They're gonna Gotham this thing, aren't they?
It looks like the film. It looks like the Sci-Fi really went for it. They put the money in, and it looks good. But then again, we could be seeing nothing but clips from the pilot. Where,
Neil Patrick Harris as Reverse Flash. Neil Patrick Harris as anything. Yeah, I'm okay with. He can play anything.
NPH can do it.
He can play anything in my book, and I'll be okay with it.
Lemony Snicket.
He can play Wonder Woman for all I care, and I'll love it. I would. NPH. I just love that guy. He's awesome. He can play anything. I was watching Lemony Snicket's.
I'm telling you, that's so
like I was watching it again for the third time, and he's just great.
He is really good. I mean, he did voice Nightwing once, so I mean, I'm down for it. I can see him do it. But Pop Culture Renegades got a point where saying, make the fanboys happy. Just go for Michael Rosenbaum. It would be interesting. That would be interesting. I would love to see it. Him as a Reverse Flash, but I don't know if he's too old. But then again, Reverse Flash's age is kind of like relative. It depends when he actually chose to go back in time. So it can be.
He's a robot. He can be whatever. He can be whatever the hell he
robot.
wants.
That guy. He's so amazing.
He can be whatever the hell he wants.
And going into the last bit of news before we really get into the meat of everything else, we do have what is the first on-set pick. Entertainment Weekly released the first on-set pick for Jason Momoa as Aquaman in his own film. And I know a lot of people were going crazy for this.
Do you have that picture?
Yeah, I thought I put it up. Nope. Oh, well. That's a shame. That's a shame. Ernie's going to search for it. I can send it to you. Well, it's pretty much a pic of Jason Momoa on set for the first time. You see it?
I'm going to find it.
Oh, God.
DC News?
I thought it was. Maybe I didn't put it.
I don't see it in here.
No, I didn't put it there. That's a shame. It's fine.
It's Jason Momoa. It's not fine.
Oh, God. It's perfectly fine. There, I added it in now.
Which one is it?
It's going to show up there. None of the above.
Oh, damn you.
It was Entertainment Weekly. They went ahead and put it in. And it became a big thing. It's up there now. It should be there.
You give us a second, guys.
Decent news.
It's Jason Momoa. This is awesome. There you are.
But yeah, pretty much he looks badass. And that's one of the coolest things about it. And they're hearing a lot of things about the movie so far. He's going to actually wear the original suit. So we'll actually see him in like old school kind of Aquaman stuff.
Is it going to be blonde?
Great to see. No, he'll have the blonde highlights like he does. It's kind of like, oh, that's my homage to the original, but that's all it needs to be. I don't think he needs to anyway. I mean, the way he's doing it right now, just let him roll with it.
He can basically do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, but one thing that's pretty cool.
Still rocking the hell out of those tattoos.
The director does say that it's going to look very different. It will feel very different, aesthetically, tonally, story-wise. It's going to have its own take, and it's much more of a traditional action adventure quest type of movie instead of anything else.
Are we gonna find out what's his deal with Mira, like his wife? They didn't even act like husband and wife in that movie.
I didn't understand that.
I actually kind of like tuned it out when it was happening, so I don't know exactly what she told him, but it seemed like they didn't like each other. So I thought that was before they got married, right?
I think this is before they got married. That movie, at least before they got married. So I'm like, how is his film gonna work? Is he? I don't know.
Is he gonna talk to fish?
Because
we didn't see that during Justice League. We didn't see him. He was like, "No, I don't talk to fish.
I don't talk.
The water talks for me."
Yeah,
all right.
It's stupid. He should have just said it was like telekinesis.
All right, bro. You do you. Just keep working the muscles and having these girls distracted from the stupid stuff I'm doing. In the bathrooms.
And then have the horrible scenes and the horrible moments where you're walking through and you're telling, "Hey, so Batman, blah blah. Oh, these people in the village, don't worry, they're not hearing exactly what I'm telling you right now." That was horrible. That part was upsetting to me. Because it was like, you do not care about secret identities. You were just, both of them were just flaunting secret identities to everyone.
Who's going to believe them? They're poor.
Oh, I like that.
Duh.
That is true.
Come on, how many crazy people come out and they say, "Oh, I saw a UFO. I saw Ben Affleck rape this little girl." It's like, no one's going to believe you. You're just starting shit because you want to be noticed.
Oh, well, okay. All right, that's fine. So, now, what? You guys should try Jason Momoa's workout routine. Sure. That would be something I'm not going to try.
What is it?
I'm interested in it.
What is a workout?
Dude is like hardcore rigorous. It's beyond the 300. Like
send it to me. I'll set it up. I'll try it.
Okay, you'll try it?
I'll try the workout routine. Yeah.
That's something that's going to be filmed, and trust me, we will show it.
That's my goal. That's my goal for next year. I'll start a vlog, and I'm gonna call it 0 to Hero, and I'm gonna do superhero workout routines and see how ripped I can get.
What?
I'll even do Jason Momoa's techniques.
King of organic bits right here.
My goal is to do the Oliver Queen with the pipes. Doing that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that.
Wow.
That's my goal for next year. I am going to do that.
Rip August Ames. That's true. No. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm definitely interested.
Send me the workout routine. I'll take it on.
Let's get into it. Let's talk about some TV, man.
All right. So, of course, you know me. I talk about Arrow and Legends tomorrow, but you know what? I'm just gonna go brief over just briefly because come on, it's Arrow. It's not all that great as it used to be. And so of course, apart from before the crossover was going on is actually some news that I heard was that next season for Arrow, which of course there's going to be another season, the original Team Arrow is coming back.
Oh, really?
The original. They said original Team Arrow is coming back.
Huh.
So the original Team Arrow was Felicity, Oliver, Giggle, Speedy, and possibly Arsenal.
Huh.
Because he's still alive.
Yeah, he is still alive.
But he hasn't.
He said something about he was supposed to be coming back.
He might be coming back, but they said original Team Arrow is coming back. They're going back to the roots.
Wow.
For the show. So that'll be interesting.
Speedy and Arsenal, though. I don't know if I want to have both of them there. I really don't know.
Why? Because of their weird relationship?
Yeah. It's just like, I don't need that right now.
She's been in a coma for like...
Yeah,
by the way, that's one of the things. She is back from a coma. She woke up.
Really?
She woke up from a coma.
Oh, wow.
She's not in a coma anymore.
What was the reason?
She just woke up.
Yeah, well.
She just woke up. So randomly woke up.
No more Slade on the show right now.
So Oliver and Wade teamed up and like they ended up stopping his son from doing all that stuff.
Okay.
So, but we might see Wade later on.
Really?
We're not done with him. He's a favorite right now.
Well, yeah,
people were happy and glad when they saw him come back. And who would give him a scene like the ass kicking scene he did on the second to last episode? That was
so good.
That was great.
Oh, that single shot kind of stuff.
And that was perfect timing too, since Justice League came out that same week or the week after.
Yeah.
Or it was actually the week before.
It was.
So it was perfect timing because that was when we saw the second cutscene to Justice League, where we see the badass version of like Deathstroke. You know the second cutscene when he gets off the boat?
Yeah.
That was the sickest Deathstroke I've ever seen, apart from the ones from the video game.
Oh, wait, hold on, just for a second. Anna said something that I did think about. What are your thoughts on Batman Ninja? Anime always does everything right. Okay, all right.
And Batman Ninja, I love this. This whole... How awesome was it when we saw... you read Red Sun, right?
Yeah.
How it was like if the Nazis took over.
Yeah.
And like you saw this amazing Batman version that just like killed people, hook shot.
That was
that change of something, that drastic change of a character we've always known, and seeing it differently, it's just awesome. This is another reality where he's a samurai, and it's so sick. Because how many times have we seen fan art of like our favorite characters as samurais or as ninjas? True. Now we have one of our most iconic one is Batman.
Yeah.
As a fucking samurai fighting a like feudal lord looking Joker. It's so sick. So cool. Colorful armor, like it looks so visually stunning. And
Madhouse has something to do with it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Madhouse has something to do with it, as well as you said the production team that brought out Psycho-Pass.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Psycho-Pass is amazing.
They're connected with Afro Samurai.
Yeah,
like,
they're same people.
It's like some of the best people you could put together to make an anime.
Because they
literally did it.
They do these like visually stunning. They have this really hard style of drawing things.
Right.
Where it's like very edgy, colorful, and like, but also dark at the same time. That's how Psycho-Pass and Afro Samurai are.
Right.
It's like they're the type of people who like you see somebody get their head chopped off and you see blood splatter on your screen. They're those type of people. So seeing this, it's just Batman Ninja just looks amazing. It's going to be great. It's gonna silk like crazy, and people are gonna talk about it. We're gonna have cosplayers. If not already, people working on it, we're going to have cosplayers doing this.
Ooh, do you think it'll be ALA already?
Well, the thing is, ALA does have a lot of people who test out their cosplays for the incoming year.
Yeah, exactly.
Since, Anime Expo is a little bit afterwards. It's the first con that kicks everything off.
Yeah.
So we might. Not a very detailed one, but we'll see something. Because a lot of people take their half-finished costumes and, like the prep stuff. So we might see something like that.
I challenge you to take a picture with a samurai Batman. When you're there, find a samurai Batman. Snap. That's all. That's all.
You want him to do something cool? Or like...
I don't care.
You want a cool pose? You want a cool pose?
Like what?
I don't know. Like him and me mooning you?
That's not a... No. No one needs to see that. We need to put this on the air. You can't put that on the air.
I'm looking for any reason to pull down my pants.
So,
anyways, moving on.
Yeah, again with Arrow.
So, yes, she's awake. Diggle doesn't have his drugs anymore.
Oh yeah,
He was taking drugs because he can't use an arm. He has like his arm got messed up, so he's not good at aiming. So he was taking these drugs that kind of help them, like steroids, to help him and it's a drug that's about to become legal, but at the moment he is getting it in an illegal fashion.
Okay, well, yeah, if it's not legal yet, then yeah, you're getting it illegally.
Yeah, so yeah, he's trying to do this without drugs. But then we have the awesome, what's his name, Mr. Fantastic, who told him, I was like, why didn't you tell me about your problem? It's like, I made a woman walk.
That's true. That's true.
I can fix
I think I can do that.
If I can make a woman who's a paraplegic like walk again, I can help you with your shooting arm. It's like, we can make this happen. So they start giving him injections.
Well,
but,
okay,
I mean,
so with that being the case, the thing is, how do you think this is actually really developing for Diggle? Is this storyline helping Diggle, or do you feel it's still taking down from Diggle?
What I don't understand is that we have Oliver, who honestly has been this character for so long.
Right.
He changed the city. He created this vigilante who became the Arrow, who became the Green Arrow. And you would think it's still the same person. No, he actually made a change and built this character to be something meaningful for the city.
Right.
But then he gave it all up for his son that he just recently got.
He's still mayor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
Diggle.
this is the whole Kevin Smith storyline. Like, so far for the last 2 seasons, this comes from the comic, a Kevin Smith storyline from the comics.
Never read
Yeah, Kevin Smith was the one that wrote the story.
I love Kevin Smith.
He's the one that wrote the story that made Arrow the mayor. And like this whole storyline that we're dealing with, how he has the son and all that, that's all based on his stuff.
But you know what? I love it.
Yeah,
I love that idea. But what I don't get is how Diggle, who's had a kid longer since birth, is jumping into the role. And Oliver's like, I can't do it. I have a son. And Diggle's all up for it. And I'm like, dude, you have a wife and a daughter and a kid.
You're out here doing all the work.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're doing all the work. It's like he stopped risking his life, and he's putting you to risk your life when you even have a gimp arm.
Serious? Yeah, that's true. Like, dude, you can't just put the kid to sleep. Dude, what's your bedtime? How old are you? All right, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. The kid goes to sleep. Once he goes to sleep, you go ahead and take care of the city. You can have somebody watch your kid.
Well, that's the thing. Oliver doesn't want to lie to his kid. He wants to be honest. He wants to live this new life. But the thing is, he keeps going back at it. He didn't even complain. He didn't even say anything during the crossover. Just jumped straight into it. And
that's true.
And didn't even mention the whole idea of him being mayor, his son, and like, oh, I feel bad for doing this behind my kid's back. Like, nothing. I don't even know. I don't even think he's gonna tell his kid about the crossover, about that he had to don the costume again.
And this is the thing. I wondered, like, for when it comes to Arrow, were there any stakes besides him getting married? Were there any stakes that went into this for the crossover for him? Not really, because he won't refer to the fact that he once again donned a suit. Right. He won't say anything about that. Only thing that's going to come out of it was, oh, hey, I got married, and that's it.
Yeah. See how his kid feels about it. Diggle problem. See if he's getting better with his arm. I mean, there wasn't really anything big that affected, like the crossover affected the Arrowverse in any way. Now, good transition there to the actual one that got impacted the most after the crossover, and that was Legends of Tomorrow. Switch. Oh, got it. Let's switch the screen, the fancy little screen too.
Yes.
Yes. Since we're moving over to Legends. Now, Legends of Tomorrow was the one that got affected the most. We had a main character die during the crossover, which was very crucial and important to the team. During the last episode, they were very broken up. A lot of people. We even saw Snart, who was straight up with a puppet. He's like, I stayed behind to help you guys cope with the loss of a team member because I've been there.
Yeah, exactly. So what does he do? Here comes a puppet.
Each person reacted differently. He's like, "Oh, you're getting the accent wrong. A little bit more.
Oh yeah,
raspy. A little bit more raspy." And then the other dude just beating the crap out of him. Mick beating the crap out of him. I see you.
Why are you doing that? Oh yeah.
No, because I see you really are expressing a lot of your pain and anger towards the dog. He's like, "No, I just hate puppets."
No, I just hate puppets. Oh God, that's exactly what it was, and I was like, "Dear God." It was stupid.
This Snart's creeping me out, though. I will be honest.
Is right.
He's awesome, but he's creeping me out.
Oh God,
He's creeping me out.
I don't get, like, But then again, it does show the versatility of Wentworth Miller, being able to play the same character but yet a change, and you see it, but yet you still know it's the same character. Like you see exactly what he wanted you to see. So it's like I do gotta say, bravo to him. His ability to still convey that is really good.
Yeah,
I think, that was really good. It's sad to say goodbye to Victor Garber, though. I mean, the guy has been here.
And I was right when I told you they were going to bring back the younger Marty.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. You called it like there was because no one else called it as perfect.
Because the thing is, you don't just let it go that somebody died. I mean, Jax was like, that was basically his other self. That was his shadow. That was the half of himself gone.
Yeah.
And so, how do you cope? You find the closest thing to him, and what's closer than a doppelganger from the past? So they brought it, but I didn't expect them to bring him in that quickly.
No, how do you feel the fact that they did choose to do it? I know that you said this is what you expected, but now seeing it, do you feel it's a cop out?
It was perfect. It was perfect to the point where it basically told, even though they made the Back to the Future references,
come on, man.
the whole letter,
he's a great Scott.
And it was like, I've seen the movie too.
Yeah, exactly.
And like they're just told him, I was like, you just gotta move on. It's like I was old as shit when I died.
Exactly.
So it just let me go. I had a good life. I'm not gonna miss out. So if I die here, it's fine. Move on. You got to move on. And guess what? He did move on because he left the team.
That's true. That's right. He left. He actually did go ahead and
we lost two characters.
Now, of course, that's the thing where it leaves that opening where we need a flyer. We need someone that has
that knows the ship, right? Because he was the only person that could fix the ship. But then again,
we're using Adam, who's learning more and more.
He learned more and more from Jax, but Jax was taught by Rip, though.
Exactly. So the thing is, one, I think we will expect to have Rip back. They're going to break him out. And they're going to have Rip.
Yeah, he's in jail, by the way.
I think they'll be bringing the Ray on. They need a flyer, man. They need a flyer on the team, like somebody that actually flies.
Maybe.
He's already doing the voice stuff, and he said how much he wants to be the Ray. Like, he's like, yes, I love this character.
But then...
Might as well.
But then that means that Snark would be around a lot longer.
Snark's going to die. My theory is this Snark is going to die, or they're going to switch places.
Because he's leaving the show, too.
Exactly.
He's going to do a few more episodes, and then he's done.
Exactly.
But I don't think they're going to... What do you think they're going to kill him?
Kill him again, or they're going to do the switch.
Swap them out?
Yeah. Because remember, the Ray actually from our world, and then went over to theirs.
That's true.
The thing is, Ray has to come back. It would make more sense. I can see it. I mean, I wonder what everybody else thinks.
But the thing is, the ship doesn't need a flyer. It needs a mechanic.
Right.
That's what Jax was, a mechanic. And the new team member at the moment doesn't look like a mechanic.
Oh, yeah, she's not a mechanic.
No. When I mean new team member, I mean he's probably temporary team member, but John Constantine!
Oh, I thought you meant
John Constantine!
John Constantine's not going to be
He's not, okay, he's a temp member. He's a temp member.
I wanted him to be there as a member.
Dude, yes!
Come on,
he was amazing in Arrow.
Dude, I did love that, how their button scene was just like, she turns up and he's like, oh, hey, John. And he's like, so I got something to tell you, blah, blah, blah. For this
last time I saw you, I was, saving your soul.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But I think the storyline they're going to do, they're going to play with is the important one for John, where it's that little girl that essentially he lets down. And a demon, during an exorcism, ends up killing the girl.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna go for that story, which is one that they played at during the series, during the show.
Because the demon supposedly knows Sarah's name. Now, how does he know Sarah's name? Because the only demon that she's actually dealt with her demons of herself, like whatever Ra's al Ghul's demon. Whatever was
the demon at one
whatever was like messing with her from the pit.
Yeah.
That stuck to her because of the pit. Yeah. That has to be it.
I'm thinking so.
And
that has to be it. And because there has to be remnants of it in there. Once again, what they're trying to do now on all the shows, stakes. They're getting higher. And it's things that are coming back from the past or coming back to your present.
And that's what keeps happening. And things have gotten really heated. Look, even Adam made a good thing. He was like, hey, we keep bumping into our past selves.
Right.
It's like he bumped into his kid.
That's right.
Like these aberrations are appearing or happening to their past selves.
Yeah.
So it's like these things aren't random anymore.
No.
These are actually somebody's like masterminding these things.
Oh yeah.
Just like the thinker. Like they're
I'm so ready to talk about that.
Yeah, they're masterminding these these aberrations happening.
Yeah.
And I mean, and things are getting hectic because we had Grodd in Vietnam.
Yeah,
and then they take him. Now Dark recruited him.
Yep.
Then we had this whole how he tried to fuck things up with Odin as pretending to be Odin.
Oh my god!
All because of Malice. And then we got a sneak peek of how Malice is.
At least we saw the hand and everything. And it was something.
But things are getting. She straight up left. She's like, "Oh man, Dark's here. Let's go." What do you mean? It's like we need to backtrack.
Yeah, we need to backtrack. We need to get it right, which is smart. We need to go ahead and recoup. We need to put everything together and then come with a plan. She is becoming more and more an actual leader, an actual captain, and that's something I do like to see from her.
Yeah, like you've seen,
it's getting better.
The confidence has grown, and the way she cares about her team has grown. So I'm not losing anybody else. So you guys stay in the ship.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
And
you're stupid, no?
So what was your best favorite breakthrough moment for the episode before we move on?
What do you mean? My favorite part of the episode?
Yeah, whatever it is. Your favorite part.
The fucking bear! Come on! The little blue bee, what was it called? Bebo,
yeah,
or something like that. This little dog, and then when Adam took control of it and flew up.
Oh my god!
This dumbass to be like, what was he saying? Oh, something about science.
Oh yeah, he was like, the one true God.
I am Jesus Christ, but it doesn't. Just like Jesus Christ, but it doesn't mean the science is not.
Yeah, the science isn't actual there. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
That was hilarious. Even they couldn't believe it. They're like, "You're serious?" They're grabbing a stuffed bear as their god. Yeah. Well, it talks.
Yeah.
It talks. It talks. If something talks, then it's probably a god.
Yeah, but once again, this is a mid-season finale, and there was nothing really big or special about it. They tried to go ahead and
set Constantine
up. No, I'm saying that's at the end. That's what I'm saying. They tried to set up some things. One, they had to go ahead and point to what's going to happen on the next episode we actually see, which is going to be a Constantine episode.
Yeah. I want him to get his show back.
Everyone,
or at least join Legends.
We're gonna get the animated, but he should have joined Legends. But then again,
nobody watches the animated.
How many times are you gonna have a warlock do a lot of stuff?
All the time, he'll do all the work.
Really?
Come on, Constantine can do all the work.
Well, true, he could. Some may be possible, but I don't know. But they try to set up a lot with a little bit of time when they could have actually done all this setup throughout the actual episode. Instead, they ran around with Leif Erikson, and I just wasn't happy with that. As far as that was our premise to let us know, hey, Dark still has power and all this other stuff. They could have done something else. But that's my opinion.
Dark seriously just...
I'm getting tired of Dark already. I really am.
Although his daughter is hot. His daughter is his weakness. We saw that. She got taken out, and then he stopped everything.
It was just the expositional tools that they tried to go ahead and shove down our throats at the last minute. It's something that they should have just been stacking up from the beginning of the episode, and they could have focused more on that instead of really the Leif Erikson stupid doll thing. But that's my opinion on that. I think we should move on to Supergirl.
Okay, so Supergirl. Oh, so Sarah is like disappointed. She really wanted to talk about this episode.
To be here, guys.
She really wanted to talk about this
because this episode. I mean, yeah, because it's about Mon-El.
This week,
love. It's about all that stuff.
This week was all about Flash and Supergirl.
Yeah,
and like, even though Supergirl has the shittiest fight scenes, I really like this one.
Oh man! Okay,
it was still shitty. Okay, it was still shitty, but it was enjoyable.
We have a clip, and I just wanted to, because that was the one thing that I loved about the episode was the fight scene. Yeah. The fight scene was really good. Rain came through, and
we finally got Rain.
Man, and we got Rain full on. We were getting things that were leading up to it, which was interesting. That guy kind of being like the Omen, because there's a storyline where the whole Rain thing shows up, and he kind of acts like the Omen on that storyline, where he tells her, "Okay, this is all that I know."
The crazy dude?
Yeah. In the comic, it was someone called like Omen or something, and he tells her, "Well, the World Killer is coming. She's an original Kryptonian."
Didn't somebody before him tell her about the World Killer?
Yep.
So you would
Kinda
think,
mentioned
oh
it.
shit, this human knows about the world killer when I was just told about the world killer by somebody more reputable.
Yeah,
Her
exactly.
own mother, the freaking AI told her about the world killer.
exactly.
And then when you hear this human talk about it, you would think he might be right. But no, she's like, no, he's crazy. No, bitch, you're crazy for not listening to him.
Exactly, but he filled in all the clues. He said, all right, I went to
She's an
I went to
emotional wreck
prison.
right now.
She is. Because,
Even her sister told her, be alien. Don't give a shit, be an alien. But
And
no,
I
she's
didn't
still
like that
She's
either.
still tied up because of Mon-El. Mon-El's an asshole.
but I didn't like that either, that whole be alien thing. I'm like, so are you saying is that Kryptonians are like a warlike people, and that's not what they were either.
But they were
So
they were
it's-
very cold though.
Well, she says that, but then if they were so cold, they wouldn't have gone ahead and taken the time to go ahead and send their child out to go ahead and keep that kid alive. They wouldn't have sent the other child out.
That was their family, but if you remember how the other ones acted, they acted kind of cold.
Very
And
bureaucratic.
even Mon-El used to talk. They'd be like, "Oh, they're very cold, they're
Oh,
analytic,
that
and
is
very
true.
very
That's
analytic
true.
and very precise of what they did." Like
true.
so they were cold and very precise acting people, and that's why they're so strong, and that's why Mon-El's people hated him so much.
Okay, that makes sense. I just, I didn't like it, but yeah, I guess it makes sense now.
Yeah, but the thing is this whole Mon-El and Supergirl thing. It's like, yes, he came back at the wrong time, and he's married, and she feels terrible. I mean, I feel it. Like, it feels terrible seeing the person you love with somebody else.
It does.
And even though you want to say, I am happy that he's happy and that they're happy, and they got somebody that actually cares about him.
Yeah.
And like, you want to be happy, but it still fucking hurts. And deep down inside, you kind of want to just punch the shit out of both of them. But then she's super nice, and he didn't do anything wrong, and just you still kind of want to punch them out. And then they keep trying to talk to you about it, and I don't want to fucking talk about it. You can see she doesn't want to talk about it, but they keep pushing it, and leave her alone.
It's true, and that's the thing. Like Pop Culture Renegade is saying the same thing right now, where it's like Carr is being super petty with Mon-El. He was gone for 7 years and had no idea he was at some point going to end up back in the right time. It can't exactly be this easy for him either, and that's true.
It was 7 years.
7 years
that
for
he
him.
was gone.
Exactly, for him, 7 years.
But he
in the future.
technically he was like frozen back in time, like. So he went to the future.
Yes.
Stayed there for like 7 years. Got married. Started a resistance. Then the thing gets in the same hole that he went in. And throws him all the way back to like BC periods. So they get into a cryo sleep and then wake up at the same time that he left.
Pretty much.
Isn't
7 months
wait?
after?
Isn't that a little bit too?
7 months.
Isn't that a little too coincidental? Like this, coincidence that he gets. We don't know what kind of hole it is that he like time hole. Who put it there?
True.
And sent him to the future. Then that same thing sent him to the back and like sent him back way behind, and same time wakes up. Like it seems too coincidental. Like the way the times he's waking up and then disappearing and leaving. It's like there's some that's got to be connected to.
I think so. There has to be something larger that's going in. I know that we're supposed to see Brainiac coming through.
Hey, Brainiac?
Yeah, from Legion of Superheroes. That the future one, Brainiac 7 or something, whatever that is.
We're gonna have like a future
It's a
enemy
future-
coming.
No, he's
to the
not an
past.
enemy. No, that Brainiac is good.
That Brainiac's good.
That Brainiac good.
Okay.
He's supposed to show up. So I mean, we're gonna see a bunch of other people coming in from the Legion of Superheroes or whatever.
Is Supergirl acting like Iris would?
That's a Church of Ernie question. Church of Ernie, is Supergirl acting as the way Iris would?
Oh shit! Which Iris are we talking about? The one before, like last season Iris, or this season Iris?
Post wedding Iris? Is that it? It's the last. I don't know. Emo Ernie.
I got something. I gotta talk about Iris. I got something to say about Iris, but this is
okay.
I gotta say that for Flash. I gotta say that.
Right, but like this is my problem. I feel right now we are truly focusing on her human connections in a way that's making her indeed seem weak. Where it's like, okay, she's so strong, and I get the whole thing of this dichotomy between the two. Okay, you have godlike powers. You can do all these things, but the one thing you can't do is make someone else fall in love with you. That's something you can't do, You can have all the wishes in the world, but you can't do that, And that's where she's dealing with. And in that moment, she becomes just as powerless as everyone else. And I get it. We get it. You don't have to drill it in the way you're doing it, where it's going through most of this season. That's the problem I'm having with it. I can't deal with that anymore. I need her to move on and now take care of the city. Because she wasn't ready to take care of the city, Rain handed her butt. Like, literally. Rain beat her to death.
I think this might have been the first time where I've seen her bleed during a fight. I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's the first time I've seen her bleed during a fight.
Like a good gash too, right on the head.
Yeah, because most of the time it's like she gets dirtied up or bruised up, but this is the first time I've seen her like bleed.
It was a good bleed because she freaked out. Oh my god,
she got hit with a piece of concrete in like pipe.
Did we show the picture? Did we?
Yeah, well, it's right there. Yeah. That's when she blocked it, but she got
beat up. The street was torn, just destroyed, and Rain really showed her that it was like, hey, you're not as, you know what? Not every problem can be taken care of with a punch. Not every problem can be taken care of with your horrible fight choreography. You know, that was it. And that's what she's learning and seeing right now. She's got to really think. She's got to be tactical because Rain is tactical. With every punch Rain did, it was calculated. Yeah, it was boom to the gut, boom to the face, boom to the side. Everything was okay. Now I can't deal with it.
Even the way she was like using her powers, it's like you've been Rain for like 2 days, and like you are
that good.
Like the way she was using her eye beam,
for how long?
The way she was flying, like although it was a lot more. I loved how they crashed into the holiday party. And the music's still going on. And it's like and just I've never seen somebody's ass get beaten so bad during a Christmas Carol. Like it was great.
I did love the Star Wars reference though.
Which one?
They had one where what's his name gave a Star Wars reference to Martian Manhunter's father when he was like said something and he was like,
I can't believe you guys did.
You don't know what Star Wars is? Oh my god, I can't.
Oh, Chris, it was a day. It was Life Day.
Yeah, it was
Life Day.
Life Day. And
you guys have Life Day?
And he was like, what, like Star Wars? I'm like, huh, what?
You never see Star Wars. You've never seen Star Wars either.
Oh no, I have seen Star Wars. Empire is the best one. I was like, oh my god! Like they went in on it and I was like, dorkiness. It's not as good as how they do on Flash.
He's their version of Cisco. So it's okay. Exactly. I let it happen.
It worked well, and I was like, okay, I got it, and it's cool. But honestly, the one thing that we focused on was just close to the end, the fight.
So
that's all it was.
Yeah, Rain dished out an ass kicking that was just unbelievable, and she was just a lot better. And I mean, I've never seen Supergirl fight like that, so I don't know how she's going to fight her.
I want to see because it's like
I don't see an actual way of that happening. I mean, and she almost died. She might be dead. I mean, the way.
Do you think they'll do the whole thing where it's like Team Supergirl will have to come in and help her win, or are they just gonna pull out the
Team
Deus
Supergirl?
Ex? Well, I mean, her whole team, Martian Manhunter, blah blah, all that, blah blah. Or are they gonna just do the Deus Machina and Superman showed up?
Nah, he'll get his ass beat too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, think about it. Supergirl is stronger than Superman. And she said, hey, I dished out a beating on Clark when I needed to, and I'll do the same thing to her.
That's true.
Now, yes, he did. She did beat Superman. I mean, then again, she's supposed to be stronger.
She's supposed to be.
Now,
she metabolizes the light,
but here's the thing, though. There's somebody already just as strong, or probably even stronger than her.
Uh-huh.
And I don't... A team up is probably the only thing I can think of, or some smart way of like beating her. I mean, because she has to be weak to kryptonite too, right?
Yeah.
But then they don't have kryptonite. They don't have kryptonite in Supergirl. They can try to find it, but supposedly they shipped it all away.
Yeah, it's supposed to be all gone.
Yeah, because Clark got rid of all of it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I still think they probably can have some. I mean, Maxwell Lord, I think, had some at one moment, and Metallo definitely has it, and so
I think the super heretical, the crazy cult guy is gonna have something.
That's what I think.
That's what they'll be able to use against Rain, and obviously we do have we know her weakness. We do know Rain's weakness.
Her kid.
Because this is the thing is. But here's the thing, though. We have two characters one that has a more of an alien side and one that's more human. Supergirl's more human than Rain. That's what she lost.
Yes.
But the thing is, Rain is just as much of a human as Supergirl.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she's just brainwashed to hell, and that's why she has her alien side taking up most of. She's brainwashed. But as soon as you bring in the kid, break that brainwashing thing, and like she's back to being her old self. Crazy as hell, but still, it's like.
I feel that the kid's.
She has powers too?
No, it's horrible to say, but I think the kid should die. If the kid dies, Rain gets completely upset and goes full on.
They'll never kill a kid in freaking TV show.
Why not?
It's a TV show and WB. They'll never. I mean CW. They're never gonna kill a kid.
Riverdale, they just did.
They didn't kill a kid.
Yeah, they did.
They just killed the kid.
They just killed the kid on Riverdale.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, you should have watched it. No, I don't know. But no, they won't do it on this. You're right. They won't do it on this. But will they take the kid away? Maybe. Oh, social services or something.
No.
Your mother's clearly neglecting. She's flying out and being a bad guy, and then they just come
during
home.
the night.
I don't. Hey, who knows?
Kid has a curfew.
All right, fine. I'm just saying, if the kid's not there, it gives her. So it kind of takes away that anchor. So now she can be full on Rain.
I think we have full on Rain right now.
We have
we need an actual rain right now here in California. Yes,
we have Jekyll and Hyde right now. That's what we have.
Kind of.
I don't know.
We have more Jekyll and Hyde.
I don't know.
But either way, predictions. So
predictions. What do you guys think as far as how they're going to beat Rain? Is it going to be the scientist?
I think we're going to have some filler in between, which is we're going to have some filler in between.
Right.
Some shit to do with Mon-El's storyline, what he's been through, some future stuff, coming back to the present, fucking things up, whatever. Okay. It's like, and then we'll come back to Rain, and then the crazy dude's gonna help them. Like, I just know it. Like, I know that guy is gonna, because he said he's collected a bunch of crap over the years, so he has to have something. Didn't he have some kind of device?
Does she keep her powers at the end, or
who?
Rain? Does she keep her powers after it? Does she die? Do they send her away? These are my three choices. You guys can also pick.
Yeah. Will Rain die?
Will Rain die? Will she just end up without her powers and forget that the whole Rain thing exists, or will she just go away and be sent away?
I think she's just here for this season. Unless something will happen to her. She might die. Yeah. So let's move on to Flash.
Oh, that's true. Pop Culture Renegades, you are on it tonight. My God. Maybe the Luthor will end up adopting the kid.
Should I have a mommy and a daddy?
Oh yeah.
And she already looks like a mixed kid.
Mommy and daddy with
they made out.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Everybody saw it coming. Man.
Oh, come on. So that's some sexual tension. Oh God. All you had to do was just put the porn music on, and there you go. You have it.
Okay.
Moving on to Flash.
Yes. All right. What an episode. The last two have been good. Okay? DeVoe has been playing a game.
She said bye.
Bye, Sarah. DeVoe has been playing a game that no one should want to go ahead and play against because he has all the answers. He has everything that's happening, he's already ready for it. He already pulls it out. And he's been winning. And it's been something that's been planned for years.
It's a big chess
years
game.
ago.
It's a big chess game.
Exactly.
And he's had the board out since the beginning.
That's amazing.
He had a board. He's been staring at these pieces and watching the person he's going to play this game with for years. He knows all his powers, what he can do, his background, his team. He knows everything.
Like he's got a whole profile on him.
Yeah.
And it's just, and it's not, in any way, he is not losing in any way. He's like 50 steps ahead. And that's the thing I'm loving to see because now we're dealing with someone.
He's not even a fortune teller. It's just, he's just very analytical where it's like he like, it's all a series of numbers and games. It's like, just, it's like, I don't see how Barry's a tool. He's just a piece. He's not even a player at this point.
Well,
he's not a player at this point.
That is true.
He's a piece. He's doing exactly because the thing is, That's what hit me during the episode. I was thinking, I was like, we've been trying to figure out like this whole DeVoe situation.
Right.
When the thing is, there's one question I don't think we've asked ourselves is, what is DeVoe's end game? Have we asked ourselves that yet?
We don't know.
No, because we were thinking. So we know how he is. I know he created all these humans. He needs these metahumans. He wants to put them all together to do something, but we've never really sat down and thought about what. So now we know that one part of the plan was for him to switch bodies with one of the metahumans he created. The only one that he could actually use, which was another psychic who could be able to sustain his powers, because he still has his powers inside of him. Like,
exactly.
He can still...
It's supreme intellect.
Yeah, supreme intellect. So he created this, and then he says he has more. He has more to do.
And that's the great thing about it. What am I doing?
You have a piece of plastic on your face.
Oh, thanks.
I was going to let that happen. I was going to let it sit there the whole entire time, but then I was like, you know what,
Wow. Thanks for helping there.
You're welcome.
This whole time.
Yeah, this whole time I've been staring at it too. It's funny.
You got something actually. Oh no, it's just your weird emo hair. All right.
Shut up.
So moving on.
So Endgame, what is his freaking Endgame? Yeah, I think he's going to try to change. He wants everybody to be smart. He's still a teacher fundamentally. And what do teachers want? They want their students to be smart and grow up to be smart, intellectual people and make a difference in the world. That's what teachers want. So do you think that's what DeVoe wants to do? He wants to somehow make the world as smart as him?
Well, for DeVoe, there's a lot of things going on. Because the thing is, like, his driving force right now is almost where it's like, life isn't fair. All these other people get these meta powers, and like he said it, they get these meta powers and they go to a life of crime. I get meta powers and I'm trying to better the world. And because I got these powers, I try to better the world. What happens? I end up crippled. I end up not being able to walk. This is not fair to me. And it's like, I get it. And in that way, he's a tragic figure, and it isn't fair to him. I was upset at the fact that this even happened. So I'm kind of like on his side, where it's like, you know what? F the world. Forget it all. Because it's not fair that this would have to happen to somebody, where it's like everyone else, they're like, I'm just going to be a villain, and they can get to live an okay life. He ends up crippled.
So why would he take it out on another person who wants to actually make the world positive?
Well, why wouldn't you? At this moment where you have
shouldn't he be taking it out on other criminals and other...
Take it out on the world. And also, well, Barry, you're kind of connected to the thing that gave me the powers that ruined me, and as it is. So I think you deserve something too. But I still am with you, where it's like, I don't get it, because when you really think about it, it still doesn't make sense. Especially for a guy that smart to resort to revenge, it's kind of stupid. So he has an end game, and I still want to know what it is. And we won't know. This is the one time where the show is also 5 steps ahead of us. This is the one time they know something that we don't. We are waiting and waiting and waiting, and we can't get it.
I actually believe, though, yes, he is a lot of steps in front of, I think Barry, even though he doesn't know it, I think he's actually ahead of everybody.
Okay.
But he just doesn't know it. Because the thing is, we still have to remember, he was in the Speed Force, and he has experienced this whole entire thing already. Well, I think he has.
Okay. That is our working
Because guess
theory.
what? This is another episode where we heard this
house is bitching, and we were waiting for it.
Now, how many times have we heard it so far?
Every episode, I think now.
Almost every episode. Yeah, almost every single episode we've heard this house is bitching. The thing is, this is not just a stupid term to make fun of it. This is something that's been said repeatedly. And I'm sure Barry being in the Speed Force, he's already seen all of this. But all that information, all that time that he gathered, that's why he was talking gibberish and trying to pull it all out of his head. It's like having storage, a box filled with so much stuff that it's ready to burst. You need to take some stuff out.
See, but the thing
you need to dump the box out to be able to get it to stay firm and solid.
But the thing is, what we have to remember is that there is a definite connection between Barry being in the Speed Force and DeVoe. DeVoe knew when he was going to come out, how he was going to come out.
Yeah,
and
but the
he had
thing
to
is,
calculate.
he calculated that.
Hold on. Also, there is the signs, like we pointed out. All the things that Barry was writing in that weird kind of language or whatever, those are the same kind of signs that we saw tattooed on DeVoe's face. There's a connection between the two. And that's the thing.
I think I just think the stuff on his face is they're just scars and wrinkles caused by the helmet.
Well, the thing is, no.
Because we've seen the helmet. Because we've seen the helmet just attaches onto
but
his
there
head.
are little tattoos.
I think they're just scars. I think they're just scars. I don't think they're actually
that they're the same things he wrote. They've confirmed that already. It's the same things that Barry wrote. It's the same thing on his face.
Because I don't get how it's not on his face. Because it's just a helmet that goes
why
on
it's
his
not
head.
on his face? And then I still don't get that.
Yeah,
remember when we said, maybe it's a virtual world? That would have been a better answer. Now it's definitely not that, and it's like, he looks completely different. But then again, remember, he's missing a whole part of his skull right here.
But
the thing goes on.
But I'm telling you,
still the tattoos. I don't get it.
The thing is, he's like you said, he's calculated everything.
Everything.
But the thing is, Barry's experienced it. He's been through the Speed Force, and then we know that Speed Force is pretty much no real set in time. It's everything.
It's everything. It exists
in all time and space.
Exactly.
I mean, so like the whole thing, we're gonna need more diapers and all this. Like I know he's experienced all this.
Yeah, that's true.
So the thing is, like there is an end game. We know that Barry's gonna win. Mm-hmm. The thing is, there's gonna be damage in between that. From here to there, there's gonna be stuff that's going to happen, but DeVoe's gonna lose.
Okay.
Savitar told us that too.
That's very true. Now the thing is, the big repercussions of how he's going to lose, like you said, it's going to be, if he loses, something is going to be lost from us as well. Like from Team Flash, something's going to be lost as well. And I wonder what is it? Is it going to be Barry's humanity because he's going to have to possibly kill DeVoe? Is it going to be like other things? Well,
you would think that Savitar would say, like he said, stop DeVoe. He didn't say kill DeVoe.
Very true. But the thing is, what are you gonna do? This guy is at a point where he's way ahead of you. So much so that he transferred his mind into another body, and then after that, killed his original old body and set you up.
Set him up.
God, that was
how
so good.
Epic was that moment. I felt it too because he sat there, the door's about to get kicked in, and you just see lightning.
Well, Barry has a moment,
and I was like,
he could leave.
I was like, run.
That was literally it.
And then
run, Barry, run.
And I was like, run and figure this out. I thought he was like, dude, stash the body. It's like you have enough time between now and the door getting kicked to grab the body and stash all the evidence and just have them walk in and be like, what are you guys doing here?
Exactly.
It's like you're not gonna find anything.
Yeah.
It's like he can move so fast he can hide it, but he doesn't. And the thing is, also another was run. He didn't run. He literally says, I'm not running. I'm gonna let himself get caught. Just and like I even saw a trailer. Even the trailer, he says that it's like. I think Iris was saying, tell them you're the Flash. This is the only way you can get out of it. But I don't think that's going to solve it, though. Because we already have issues with down in Arrow. Like, they're assuming Oliver is Arrow, and he actually got arrested, too. Yeah, and then they let him go. Yeah. But, it's just going to be another situation like that. It's like, because Flash is still, in a way, a vigilante also. Yeah. Superhero, but vigilante no matter what.
No matter what. So the thing is, ultimately, will Barry have to reveal his identity, or
he's not going to because it's not going to solve anything. So maybe that's what DeVoe wants him to do, but then again, it's not going to solve anything.
See, I need to know DeVoe's ultimate endgame because this.
I think he's
too many variables.
I think he's done with Barry.
Really?
Throw him in jail and just he doesn't really have anywhere to run now or where to go. He's been tied down by his alter ego at this point.
Okay, so all he needed Barry was just to open up the thing and give everyone power so he could select which one he wanted to actually use, and then
to get the body that he can use because that was the one thing to be with his wife again. Right, and his body was going to die anyway, so he created a metahuman that he can possess and take over. And then at this point, the only person who could stop him is Barry. So now he actually got rid of Barry and has him in a situation where he can't get out of. I think he's done with Barry.
I don't know.
Like now, I think he's, because he even told his wife, it's like, all right, now let's get started on our actual big plans. What was it? What was how he said it? It's like changing humanity or changing the future or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. I think he's done with Barry, and now we're just gonna start seeing him set up something even bigger.
I don't know, man.
And of course, it's gonna involve what's freaking Magneto girl's name? Magneto girl.
Yeah, what's her name? I forgot her name. But yeah,
And then we still got Digny, who hasn't been really doing shit.
I love Ralph Digny. I really do. I love Ralph Digny.
He keeps talking about how great a detective, and I still haven't seen it.
And it's an injustice. I haven't seen it. It's an injustice because in the comic, he is such a good detective in the comic.
You haven't seen him do anything.
All in here.
All he's done is like destroy his own character by seeing like he seems like just completely unreliable person.
Yeah,
and that's all he's been doing. It's like seeing him trying to be better from this horrible version of himself that he's pretty much established in this show since the beginning, the first 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
You're seeing a better side of him now, but still, it's like he just seems incompetent at this point. With a weird costume.
Honestly, I was going to say that. Pop Culture Renegade, once again, just Ralph Dibny is more, Dibny is more like Plastic Man than Elongated Man. Elongated Man is
I'm saying they're trying to portray both of them as the same person.
Well, yeah, see, and that's God.
Like him becoming Plastic Man to
one
becoming
came from Fawcett Comics, the other one's from Harris, and they came together.
I mean, at least that way you get both characters. I mean,
but yeah, well, true, but God, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Elongated Man, I feel, is so much better. He's a really good detective. At one time, he was even a ghost detective, which was stupid.
Ghost detective?
It was a stupid thing to happen. If you read this comic storyline called like Week 52, I think it was, where it was what happened to Dibny or something like that during that time, and oh God, 52. Is it just 52? Oh, but they did like the things where they were breaking it down. Yeah, it was 52 weeks, and they were breaking it down. And then, like, oh my God, he dies, becomes like a ghost. But it was actually pretty interesting. It was a storyline Mark Waid wanted to do, but then after that, he left. And it was interesting.
Can I have a Church of Ernie moment?
I think right now the world deserves a Church of Ernie moment. All right, America, get on in. Get on in. Get closer. See, I'm telling you what we need. A robe and then like a thing, and then I can just play the organ like, and then you just go. Church of Ernie. All right, let's go for it.
Can I ask, who the hell thought Iris was qualified to be team leader? How is she qualified to be a leader? You have a doctor, you have a scientist, you have a guy from another damn dimension. You got a speedster.
What is she?
And you have another speedster whose actual name is in the title of the team. And she's team leader. She's a damn reporter. How did she qualify to be a team leader?
What's the last story she's written?
What the fuck does she do now? How is she team leader? I don't get it. How is she qualified to make hard decisions? What makes her a leader?
Oh my gosh.
You have all these smart, genius people, capable people, and then you have her telling them what to do.
You even have tacticians, like people that are literally, what their job and idea is to go ahead and put these kind of plans together so we can fight and go against. And who do we put instead? Not even her dad, who's a cop.
They give
her.
Or even the dad can be the team leader. Joe has the better qualifications. He's actually a sergeant? He's a sergeant?
Yeah.
He can be team leader. I don't get why her. I don't. Like, it was a no-brainer. Let's get the doctor first.
Yeah. It would have made sense.
We're kind of screwed at this moment, and guess what? We have a speedster who's already died twice, 3 times, and all he did was get kidnapped. He's gonna be fine. But then yes, she admitted, we just got married. I'm letting my whole feelings for Barry and always being there for him, and that's why I was conflicted. Well, then maybe you shouldn't be leader. If you have conflicting emotions.
Tell the truth.
A leader doesn't have conflicting emotions.
Yes.
You seriously make the hard, actual, tactical decisions of how to succeed. And guess what? You're a reporter.
Preach it, Ernie. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you need Joe is a better, Joe.
Tell the truth.
Joe.
Tell the truth.
Maybe not Cisco. Cisco's awesome, but he has too much shit going on.
Tell the truth. Shame Iris.
Yes.
Go ahead.
She's getting better. She is getting better, but she's just in a role that doesn't make any sense.
I agree. It makes no sense at all.
It's great that she's married to him, and something terrible is gonna happen with that. By the way, it's like nobody's fucking happy.
Nope.
Nobody ends up fucking happy. All right, everybody, come on, look at Supergirl, the person she loved, and they're like, they're so perfect. Guess what? He went to the future, got married, came back, and fucked your life over
with a beard.
Same shit's gonna happen to Barry. It's like we already know that marriage is gonna go to shit somehow. But either way, it's like at the moment, you just quit, Iris. Just quit. Just quit your job. Go back to being a reporter, please. Just go back to being a reporter.
And that was Church of Ernie. Thank you, Ernie. Yeah. We appreciate it. That was good. You all right now? You all right? You good?
My blood pressure's going down. It's my blood pressure.
I felt it for a second.
It's really high. This is really high.
In the chat,
I just couldn't.
In the chat, people were going crazy. Joe's talking about he's drinking the Kool-Aid. You got hashtag Church of Ernie. Joe said, "I'm on the journey to the Church of Ernie." I love that. Like that's it. This is we are Flash. That whole thing, and she was nope. Like people were so upset with that. The whole thing where Iris says we are Flash. Like he was like, no, we're not in Flash. We're not Flash. Where were you when I was getting beat up by Grodd? It's like that whole Kobe thing. Where were you when I was in the gym? Where were you when Grodd would hit me in the face? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. She wasn't there. So I agree. Church of Ernie. Everyone agrees with you right now. Yeah, I think we've all been converted, and Iris is just not what she's all cracked up to be. Do you still want Patty back?
I just want her back in my life, period. She doesn't even have to be on the show for all I care. I just want Patty in my life.
Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. I felt so good.
And I had another point, and it just completely flew out of my mind. I can't think about it right now.
That was beautiful. I felt it. The Church of Ernie. Everyone does agree. Right now, it's where things are.
Yeah, I mean,
you focus on the truth.
Yeah.
With that, I think we summed up everything.
We summed up a lot of points. I mean, is there anything I missed about the show? That's of course we saw Killer Frost moments. You know
we
how
saw Killer Frost moments. We saw one of your favorite moments where Cisco got a box.
Oh yes, so that's the point I want to make. The box. Oh, she's gonna break up with me. I want to know. What it is. It's not a. Go open it.
No, I'm gonna open this. I'm going to. It's gonna be. I want everyone to see it.
And then as you press, no, the cherry on top was like, "Hey Joe, can I go upstairs?" No,
you take that to your house. I was like, "No, you're not taking this anywhere." Oh God, no.
His reaction was like, "Oh baby, just there." That would be my reaction too. I'd be like, "Oh man, I love this woman."
Dude, when she was like, "You need to come over to blah," I would have been like, "All right,
guys, I don't know. I had Merry Christmas. You guys are awesome, but I have somewhere to be." And
literally, when I saw it, I would have vibed and just threw it, and then went right into the hole, and that would have been it. That would have been it. I'm like, "See you guys. I got somewhere to be." That was it.
I would have just stopped and just gone. Oh no, she was working the holiday supposedly. She was working the holiday. She had a shift.
I would have been ready to go. Because she says come over and all that stuff. I'm just man, Cisco
he's got it good right
has
now.
The best life.
He's got it good right now.
The best.
It's better than his emo self that we had from last season. I got my Cisco back, and we're good. And he has a girlfriend.
See, well, that's
he has a girlfriend. I'm telling you, it was a music video. The music video.
There you go. That was it. That was it.
The music videos got that one. Like literally, the writers were like, "Fuck, you see what Carlos did on Carlos Valdez?
That's true.
Okay,
that's true.
we need to get him a girlfriend in the show, so let's write her in. What's the hottest girl we can get for him? Yo, Carlos." What kind of girls do you like? Hispanic girls that act like a bitch. Okay.
Write her up. I think we've got one.
Write her
one. Here it goes. And boom, send.
There you go.
That was it.
That's how we came up. And let's make her a breacher just so they really match.
They really match. There you go. That was it.
I
loved it.
They're doing good with that. Cisco's doing good right now. He's good.
So
His best friend could die, and you know what? He's good right now.
As long as he's got her. This is important.
You can always breach and go to another universe where there's another Barry who's fine, and not married to Iris.
Oh my God! He's like, oh, you're the good one.
Yeah, you're not married to Iris. Oh, so you're smart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So with that, I think we've covered everything.
We covered it all.
And we've talked about it till we're
good thing I did the Church of Ernie after Sarah.
See,
I waited for her to leave the chat, and then I was like, let's do this. This is a perfect night. If not, you would have just been giving me dirty looks. I would have been
holding you guys back, and it would have been something big.
Dirty looks.
So I think we've done enough. We've covered everything. We introduced you guys back into the Church of Ernie. You should be able to do Church of Ernie at the end of every episode.
Oh no, Sarah won't let it. Sarah won't let it.
I think it's a thing.
I think I can only do it when Sarah's not here.
It's a thing now, guys. Church of Ernie, right? Everyone loves it. So we're gonna make sure we bring it back as much as possible. And with that being the case, Carlos does say something. They haven't revealed the rest of the people from the bus. That's true, and I think they will. It will be all part of the plan, and we'll start to see them come through. But I don't think he's done it.
But at the moment, I think, yes, they were created because of his plan. But so far, only one of those humans he actually used so far.
True.
Like we see that he actually had a purpose for. The other ones don't seem like have a purpose yet.
He picked up the crier.
He did pick him up.
I have plans for you.
He did pick him up.
So something's going on. Going on.
But did he intentionally have? Does he intentionally have a use for all of them? It's like 12, right?
He does have a use for them because remember with Kilgore. Yeah, remember with Kilgore at the end of it, he was watching him through the camera thing, and he was like, "Okay, he's where he should be right now." Right now, meaning he's gonna use them. He's gonna move them like a piece. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. Every one of them. So it's gonna be something.
It's like, oh my God, it's like Ocean's 12. Wait, that's what we said.
We said that. Yeah.
It's like Ocean's 12.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Each one's gonna have a purpose, but I just don't see how a girl that is lucky has ability. Like how you can use a girl who's lucky.
Yeah, well, I mean, it works for her, so they'll figure out a way to make it work for them as long as they're in her whole field of probability, whatever it was. So, with that being the case, I think we need to just go ahead and close the doors, say goodbye. Everyone got off their pews at the Church of Ernie, and I think now that we've gone ahead and done all that, it's time for us to say thank you and et cetera, et cetera. So, Ernie, where can people find you?
You can find me on all social media as _Journey. I also got a Twitch, so join me on there. I'm there Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and possibly Fridays, which I'm still trying to work that out.
Okay, all right.
But yes, find me on there.
Okay.
And what about you, bro?
Me, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook as Battlestar Galactica, and on Twitter at that #BSG. Of course, you can find me here. Yep. On Thursday nights, 9:30, usually Pacific Standard Time, blah, 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 talking DC.
Yeah,
and
DC.
Wednesdays you can find me talking about Gingerdale. And then, you can also find me on Hetch and Hangout, and every once in a while on the Power Rangers.
Yeah, show. And when Sarah's not out partying and ditching the boys, she's usually on the same shows as Sarah.
Exactly. So you'll see her too. With that, I think we've covered everything, and we got to say goodbye to everybody. So
goodbye.
Thank you.
It's time.
Yeah, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. All right, well, that's it. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye to you guys. It's been great. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share, so this way you can keep up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. That's it.
Wiedersehen, goodbye.